an important update tonight on a key piece of water infrastructure that's undergoing repairs to correct that decreased pumping pressure along the Mary Rhoades pipeline. Now, we first told you about the issue on Friday that reduced the max flow of 70 million gallons per day to 55 million gallons.
Our Bill Churchwell spoke with city officials about the problem and why it could lead to more stress on our western reservoirs resources. He joins us now with those details. Bill.
Now, the Mary Rhoades brings in water from our eastern water supplies, mainly Lake Texana and the Colorado River. Drew Molly says the outage is shifting more demand to our western water resources, which are already at historic low levels. It's an urgent race to restore pressure at the Lake Texana Pump Station in Edna.
There was an issue with the coupling that it basically keeps the shaft aligned, and so we're going to make those repairs and hopefully get this thing back in 3 weeks or less.
Drew Molly with CCW says water customers will not see any impact to our drinking water. However, with the LNRA pump offline, it will put more demand on water from Lake Corpus Christi and Choke Canyon Reservoir, which are now at a 15.3% capacity.
Because we're going to have to let a little bit more water out of those two reservoirs to make up for the lack of water that we're now pulling from the Lake Texana, Colorado, Mary Rhoades pipeline corridor.
We toured the pump station back in November alongside City Manager Peter Zanoni.
The pump up here is the motor, but there's a long shaft that goes into where the water is to bring it up, and then it sends it through the pipeline. And so basically there's a long shaft, and it has a coupling that holds the shaft together. The coupling through the force of the torquing separated basically.
The filled component shown here as item 193 has prompted a full overhaul. Crews are now replacing that part. The motor is also being reconditioned. The outage also highlighting why backup infrastructure matters.
The lead time for specifying building these types of pumps is up to 12 months. So, we put the order in last year, and this new pump and motor will arrive in September timeframe.
Despite the setback, there is good news. Thanks to recent action from the Texas legislature, funding secured by Representative Denise Villalobos will help offset some of the costs tied to pump upgrades and other water infrastructure projects. $30 million for Nueces River groundwater wells and $16 million for Mary Rhoades pipeline upgrades.
So this is a tremendous win for our community, tremendous win for the Mary Rhoades pipeline. In the end, it'll help ratepayers save money.
And the current time frame to get the pump back online is June 22nd. Meanwhile, city and state officials say they'll continue working together to fast track those repairs and monitor our water supplies. Back to you.